Hey Al, let me stop getting tongue-tied here. This is a video on a 148 you've been asking me about in emails. You wanted a direct injected 148. I told you I've got quite a few. This is one of my personal ones. I have a collection of radios, but I just figured I'd make a video so you could get a look at the radio itself. I mean, it's in pretty good shape. You know, I mean, you can see where the bracket was put at on the lids. The only thing I really see on the bezel itself is there's a little nick in the chrome right here. Other than that, it's not bad at all. It looks like there's a few more down here at the bottom under the knobs. And that's the way I receive the radio, so. Let's get to this thing and get her all hooked up so you can see what it's doing. Now, the most important thing is, and I know a lot of guys will probably flip out about this, but it's a Philly 148. So, I mean, to me, that holds weight with 29s. I'm not sure on the 148s. They all seem to do about the same as far as I'm concerned, especially after I've recapped them and stuff. This is your direct inject hookup. Your switch on the back for the microphone onto the side there, or hi-fi direct inject. You can still run hi-fi through the mic. It just won't be as hi-fi unless you direct injected it, of course. Now, everything's fully operational on here. The only thing that's different, let's see if we can get this to clear up some. There we go. The only thing that would be different is variable powers right here on the SWR cowl. Because I don't use the SWR meters in radios, so that would be the only thing different. Let's get this thing hooked up so you can hear what it sounds like. We'll be right back. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is we're going to start off with just a stock microphone hooked into it. Now, you're going to hear it in the background. It's going to actually be coming through my Yaesu over there. I've got it turned up pretty good. Right now, I'm injecting a receive signal into it, so as you see, it receives. So, I'm using that little cheap-ass Radio Shack speaker so you can hear it. So, as you see, it does receive. Everything's been truly aligned in it. I mean, this was one of my personal radios. So let's go ahead and crank that off. AM. Now we're looking at a 50-watt slug. Now it's not going to do this if you direct inject it, but if you're using a microphone, I don't know, about 1.5 watt dead key. Oh yeah. So about 8.5 bird. RMS peak. Oh yeah. So it's showing right at about the 15 in bird peak. Oh yeah. So about 23. Now just to let you know, Al, all the caps have been changed in this on receive and transmit hi-fi. Now when you do the direct inject, the transmit caps don't mean too much. But all the receive components have been changed. It's also got the 6 kilohertz wide filter in it. I usually do that on most of my radios. Okay, let's throw it in sideband real fast. Here's sideband. Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 audio. So as you see, sideband, no problem. That's lower. Oh yeah, like 14.5 bird on lower. Oh yeah, about 14.5 bird on upper. So all the functions, like I said, do work in this radio, except for the SWR cowl, you know, because I robbed that for the variable power. All right, let me get the. I'm just going to do a quick demo. It's nothing that I would really, you know, it's for video purposes only, for somewhat of a hi-fi. But I'm using my iPad into my iRig, into this Behringer Shark DSP 110. I mean, I would use a mixer. It gives a little bit more drive. This gives it some drive, but it needs a little bit more to really get the watts to come out some more. I mean, don't expect a watt monster. They don't do no swing when you direct inject them. But give me 1 minute. We'll get everything switched over and we'll get that hooked up for you. All right, we're back. Just had to connect this in line and flip the switch in the back, but just a Shure SM58, just a little cheesy setup so you can hear it. 1 2 3, break break break. Audio. Audio. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hello, radio. And there you go. Direct injected 148. And there you go, Al. Let me know if this is what you want, man. I have it. You said you want it. I'm not really crazy about getting rid of my personal stuff, but, you know, I got to thin the herd out. I've got 40 radios, and that's just way too many. I mean, shoot, I've got at least 4 or 5 of these 148, so, let me know, buddy. You know, I got them. It's here. So it's yours if you want it. Alright, man. Y'all have a super fine day. Also, if this is something that somebody has out there that they'd like to have done, give me a shout. I'll help you out. Old Stickman at the No Name Amp CB shop, and we're gone.